Hi, it's Marnie here. I just wanted to show you guys real quick how to create an A-B variation in Leadpages with your lead boxes, and then how to rename those variations, and then how to delete those variations based on the analytics. So as you can see here, I have several lead boxes that I've been playing around with, and here's one that I already have an A-B test on. Here's the deal, guys. You want to A/B test these lead boxes because you want to increase the conversion rate on the lead boxes, right? So it's called conversion rate optimization. So what you can do is go in and you can play around with anything from including an image and not including an image, adding more text, leaving text out, changing the colors of the button, making it have a border or not. You never know what people are going to be interested in or what's going to grab them. They probably don't even know it, right? So here we have one of my lead boxes. I have an original, I have a variation 1 and a variation 2. So first, let's see. First, we'll go into analytics. And here I'm just in lead boxes and then just going down. These are all the lead boxes that I've created. Then we go into analytics and take a look at these lead boxes. You can see they're evenly distributed. And they're actually, this one's not doing awesome. And the original is doing okay compared to variation 1, but really variation 1 is beating out, even though it's 6.4%. Not awesome, but so if we go in, you can see the original here, okay? And then you can see variation 1 has, this is not actually, this image is not this big. It's much smaller than that. So it just has a picture of a gift in a book, right? Because that's what this opt-in is. And then variation 2 is much less text, okay? As you can see, variation 1, the original, is a ton of text and no image, okay? So let's go back to analytics. Okay, you can also get into analytics up here. First of all, to rename, I won't rename the original, but you want to name these lead boxes so that you can remember what they are without having to go in all the time. So you click on the variation, it's a hyperlink, and rename this variation up here. Okay, so I'm going to say lead box with ebook gift illustration with bow. That's a little that's a little bit of a long name there. And then I'll do the same with variation 2. Here's variation 2. I'll rename it little less text, no image. Actually, I'm going to rename this one already because it's way too long. All right, I'll say ebook gift with bow. Image. More text. Now what would be interesting is creating a variation based on this one because it's doing pretty well. And I wonder how it would do if I put less text, okay? So you go into your A/B test. It's just a little drop-down box here. Add new variation. I want to do a variation on the ebook, gift with bow tie. And what I'm going to do is go into the text over here. I'm just going to delete this. Okay? Boom. And again, this is not this long. All right, I'll save that. And then what we can do is rename this variation. So I know it's ebook gift with bow, less text. Okay. And then you save that. So there is my original, and there are 3 different variations. That's actually kind of a lot of variations, guys. So I'm going to go back to my analytics. It's going to be hard to really get a good understanding of what's impacting or what's doing well if it's split so much, because I don't have a ton of visits on this lead box yet. So there's not a ton of data. So I might want to just get rid of the one that's not particularly doing well. So less text, no image. It's doing okay, but not nearly as well as ebook with bow image and more text. So I don't know, it's been over a week. You always want to make sure that these lead boxes and these tests, these A/B testing tests, are up for at least a week to give yourself a good idea of what's going on. So if I delete this variation, yep, go ahead and delete it. You know what, guys, you can always go back and add it again, okay? And really, ideally, you only have 2 variations, but I'm curious how this goes here, so I'm going to see. I'm going to just leave that there. So there you have it, guys. I'm in Leadpages, my lead boxes. I showed you how to go in and create an A/B variation. And I showed you how to add a new variation. I showed you how to delete an old variation. And I showed you how to rename variation. Do you always want to put a good name on it? In fact, this is the original one. And I mean, I guess I can remember what this is, but you can go back into analytics. Oops. And then you can, I want to rename it. Interesting. Okay, I guess they don't let you rename the original. So the other thing about analytics that I wanted to show you real quick was how interesting. I mean, you can really see where the conversions are doing well, right? I mean, this is even like in the afternoon of the 22nd of November. It's interesting. So you can totally get lost in the rabbit hole, but you should definitely pay attention to these analytics when it comes to A/B testing. All right, all for now.